I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hello people and hello universe, it's me again. Shoutout sa inyo mga kababayan. Ayun, mayroon tayong very good news for everybody. Ito pong video na ito guys, ito po yung US PH Asian Business Forum sa Amerika ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. Dito nyo guys makikita si Pangulong Marcos Jr. talagang kakaiba, no? Tunay na ama ng bansang Pilipinas. Yung ihalin tulad mo sa isang ama na talagang maraming anak, makikita mo yung porsigido niya kung paano matustusan ang pangangailangan ng mga anak niya. Inihalin tulad ko si Pangulong Marcos Jr. dyan no? Talagang gumagawa siya ng kaparaanan sa iba't ibang klaseng paraan, pumupunta sa ibang bansa. At ito naman mga anti-Marcos sasabihin nila travel na naman, pero sa totoo lang hindi nila alam kung ano ang katotohanan mga kababayan. They are just saying that because they are anti-Marcos, without knowing anything, basta-basta lang magsalita, batikusin ng Pangulo. Ganun lang sila talaga because they are toxic talaga, no? So dahil dito sa Pangulo na ito, makikita mo talaga yung kanyang hard work, no? Hindi mo siya pwedeng pakialaman because he is the President of the Philippines, ika nga ama ng bayan. Natural sa isang ama, maghahanap buhay talaga yan. Lalo na pag mayroong kakulangan sa bawat sektor ng bansang Pilipinas, doon niya po hahanapin sa ibang bansa, tulad na lang po ng panghihikayat ng mga foreign investor sa bawat sektor, no? So dito mo makikita talaga yung galing at talino niya na hindi mo po maiihambing sa ibang pangulo na nagdaan or sa mga pangulo sa buong mundo dahil kakaiba ang kanyang galaw. Yung diskarte niya bilang pangulo ng bansa, kakaiba talaga. Kahit ilagay mo pa siya guys bilang pangulo ng Amerika, kayang-kaya niyang i-handle, sa totoo lang, no? So dahil dito mga besa, sa kanyang forum, sa harapan ng mga banyaga, makikita nyo dito ang pinaka-highlight dito sa pinakadulo guys, yung panghihikayat niya na now Philippines is open for investment. Ang ganda nun, no? Yung words na yun, talagang nanghihikayat talaga siya sa buong mundo na ang Pilipinas is the best destination for investment guys, no? Well, we all know naman na ang Germany ang pinakamalaki and of course ang Amerika. At kaya nga siya nakipagkaibigan sa, kaibigan natin ang Amerika matagal ng panahon. Kaso lang, ginigiit na itong mga DDS na ito, pumupunta lang doon para lang mag-uudyok, para mag-create ng gera. Hindi ganun mga kababayan. Napanood nyo siguro yung isang video, yung talagang trilateral meeting nila ng US at ang Japan. Obvious naman doon, di ba? Siyempre, hindi natin ikaila na pinagkausapan din yung issue sa Western Philippines. Ang Pangulo, ang paraan niya, respetuhin po natin kung ano po ang desisyon niya. Pangulo po siya ng bansa, kaya alam niya po lahat kung ano ang tama at mali at para sa kapakanan ng mamayang Pilipino. Yun ang lagi natin tandaan. Hindi tayo pwedeng kuda ng kuda at without knowing anything. Ika nga yung katotohanan, dapat alamin natin bago tayo maghusga, mga kababayan. Kasi itong ginagawa ni Pangulong Marcos Jr., my goodness guys, hindi lang po para sa supporters niya or Marcos loyalists whatsoever. Diba sabi niya, in behalf of 110 million Filipinos. So ibig sabihin, lahat ng Pilipino ay makikinabang kung ito ay magtatagumpay ang Pangulong Marcos Jr. Yan dapat ang susuportahan natin, yung ganitong klaseng magaling na Pangulo. Hindi yung Pangulo na pulpul, na walang ginawa kundi magmura. O bandang huli, nalalaman pala ang mga anomalyang na ginawa niya. O kulang na lang ibibinta ang Pilipinas. O di ba? Ito mahirap. Alam nyo, ika nga tahimik pero matinik. O di ba? Yan si Pangulong Marcos Jr. O kung makikita nyo dito, hindi ba nyo ba na-appreciate yung kanyang ginagawa? O di ba? Hindi nyo ba na-appreciate yun yung kanyang ginagawa? Naku, sos Mariusip, sarado lang talagang utak nyo mga kababayan. So, hindi ko nababasahin guys yung nakalagay sa itaas. But of course, ang ating mahal na Pangulo ang mag-explain. Pakinggan nyo ng mabuti. Words by words. Para hindi kayong maglalakad sa kadiliman, mga anti-Marcos. Diba? So, yun guys. Maraming salamat sa inyong watching. Tuloy-tuloy po ang support natin sa ating mahal na Pangulo. Kailangan niya tayo, supportan natin to spread the good news sa mga kanyang mga magandang ginagawa, magandang layunin para sa mamayang Pilipino. Of course guys, DDS or sino man dyan na kulay, lahat makikinabang. Diba? Tama na yung mga kuda-kuda nyo, wala kayong mapapala dyan. Always remember, President Marcos Jr. is a President of the Philippines. Kaya wala kayong magagawa talaga. So, maraming salamat again. See you again on my next upload video. Bye, 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 and babush. God bless Philippines. Eto na.
Over the years, the Philippines has acknowledged the significant contribution of the United States to our economic agenda. We have observed the consistent high ranking of the United States, as evident last year, being our third top trading partner. Moreover, the United States emerged as the primary destination for our goods and services in that same year. In 2023, our biggest exports to the U.S. were semiconductors and integrated circuits, amounting to $3.1 billion or 23.3% of our total exports to the U.S. The Philippines is a major part of the U.S. semiconductor and IC design supply chain, and we are seeing expansions by U.S. companies in the Philippines in this sector. So with the assistance from the U.S. government through the International Technology Security and Innovation Fund, managed by the U.S. State Department, we can achieve our goal of producing 128,000 semiconductor engineers and technicians by 2028, as demanded by the industry. So with this collaboration, the Philippines will be able to support the U.S. semiconductor industry, not only in assembly, testing, and packaging, but also in other segments of the supply chain, such as in microchip design and in research and development. My visit to Washington this time is primarily for the trilateral meeting with Japanese Prime Minister Kishida Fumio and U.S. President Joe Biden. I am quite happy to share that the trilateral meeting has opened promising opportunities across several areas, such as greater maritime domain awareness and Coast Guard cooperation, sustainable critical infrastructure, semiconductor supply chain, digital transformation, and energy security through harnessing renewables. Together with my counterparts, I strongly support the vision of a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. The three countries are dedicated to pursuing breakthrough initiatives in the region. This was formalized through our joint vision statement, encompassing the focus areas for our trilateral cooperation. I am happy to briefly share with you the things to look forward to in relation to this partnership which we formalized yesterday. On the economic front, the three nations have joined forces to inaugurate what we now call the Luzon Economic Corridor under the Partnership for Global Infrastructure and Investment. This corridor aims to enhance connectivity between Subic Bay, Clark, Manila, and Batangas, facilitated by our trilateral collaboration in advocating for impactful infrastructure investments. Through this groundbreaking effort, we aspire to attract investments including rail systems, modernized ports, clean energy initiatives, semiconductor supply chain advancements, agribusiness enhancements, and updates to civilian ports at Subic Bay. On the 6th Indo-Pacific Business Forum, which is upcoming in Manila, I would like to express that the Philippines' eagerness to welcome delegates from the United States participating in the 6th Indo-Pacific Business Forum, which is scheduled in Manila for May of this year. This event will bring together approximately 500 business leaders, project developers, government officials,
and financing sources to discuss topics such as infrastructure, supply chain resilience, critical minerals, clean energy, the digital economy, emerging technologies, and inclusive trade. The IPBF is a great opportunity for our country to showcase what we have to offer as your potential partner in business ventures. We hope to present to you that the Philippines is open and is ready for business.